Hello, everyone. We are here in another interview, and in this we are with my friend, with teacher Ivan. I don't have like too much time of being his friend because I met him like a couple of months. Well, I have already knew that he existed, but the thing is that we didn't talk to each other until we met because we were teaching to some students together online. Hi, Ivan. How are you? It's a pleasure to have you here.
Hi there. Fine, thanks.
How do
How
you
about
feel?
your
Ready?
vacation? What?
How do you feel? Do you feel ready for this interview?
I'm ready.
Yes. Is this the first time for you?
Yeah, it's the first time. Yes.
Okay, then you are a virgin.
Kind of.
Okay, teacher. Would you like to introduce yourself? Come on, say your name and how long have you been teaching, all that stuff. Come on. My viewers want to know.
Okay, well, my name is teacher Ivan Arcos. Well, maybe some of your audience know me.
Yes, sure, they
And,
know you.
and well, I have been teaching for a long time, let's say like 15 years, let me say that. Eh,
Okay, so
A little
how
bit.
do you feel about that? Do you like being a teacher?
Yes, I have been. Well, I haven't complained about that at all. I mean, it's difficult sometimes because sometimes the students are like naughty and they don't pay attention, and
Yes.
But some other times they are good, they are nice, and I think it's really rewarding when when you see a student talking in English or speaking in English. That's the way you feel proud of being a teacher. That's what I like about that, and it's been nice. I mean, I cannot complain about it.
Or when you teach them and they are little kids and you like cross with them in the street and they are older.
Yeah, that's nice when you are hiding from them and they look at you and they say, "Hi, teacher, how are you?" And I say, "Oh, okay, I'm fine, very much."
it's very
Yeah, at
it's
least they
very
can do
usual. It's very usual, so you need to like to be careful with everything that you do in the street because you never know when you will cross with someone of your students.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Living close to them is dangerous.
Yes, talking about what you said about that sometimes they are naughty and that stuff. I wonder if we can talk about. Do you remember? I think it was a Friday. Yes, and in that time we were teaching together. And do you remember that we had some second graders? Let's call them just like that. In that class, they started with me, and I had a very nice class and everything prepared, and they didn't want to participate. And then the other class with you, it was the same story, right?
Yeah, that well, in this situation, the one that we are right now, it's kind of difficult to make them talk. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and some days, I think they were the last days, right? They felt like not participating, like not doing anything at all, and well, it's kind of difficult to make them speak or
Yeah. Why do you
participate.
think they don't want to speak in online classes?
Maybe it's because they were, well, in this situation. I think they were tired of connecting and doing the things they have to do in their books or in the online activities. And I think that, well, it's their mood. It's their usual mood. In second grade, they are like that. Well,
Mhm.
second, third, first, I don't care. Well, they don't care. I mean,
No, they don't care. But I can see that especially well in other schools where I have worked, I can see that second grade is the most critical year in junior high. Don't you think so?
they are difficult ones. I mean, I have had some trouble with this
Right?
this level, this grade, and especially here. Well, the last time that we worked together, these guys were really hard for me.
Nice.
But in the end, I think that that we had a connection, and it was
Mm,
in the end. But in the beginning, it was really hard.
yeah, yeah. But I remember talking about the other side of the coin. Do you remember the other classes with first graders and third graders? They were very cool.
Yeah, they were very cool. They wanted to do everything. They were so dynamic, and they wanted to participate all the time. Well, what can I tell you about them? They were good. Not that
Yes,
the
I
second
remember.
graders were bad.
No, no, no.
I
No,
am.
the thing is that they are like in the middle of the nowhere, you know? In first grade, I think that students they are eager to learn and they have the attitude and all that stuff. And in third grade, they are okay. I'm almost leaving junior high. I need to give my best. I need to learn as much as I can. And in second grade, they are like, okay, well, I'm in second grade. I'm not the junior one. I'm not the veteran one. I'm no one. So let's just party, right?
Yeah, that's what usually happens.
Yes.
I,
And I remember other classes when do you remember the last class that we have that we played Guess Who with them?
yes, it was a cool part. I mean, maybe they are going to remember that. And well, for them it was like something different, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it was because it was their last day in the school year, and
Mm-hmm.
well, the last hour. So well, everything was set for having fun that day, and it was cool. I mean, I really liked that they were enjoying it.
Yes, because we played. We also gave the speech, the graduation speech, and also we well, I did. I don't remember if you watched it, but before you arrived, I played the song to say goodbye and that.
Yeah, it
You
was fun.
remember? Yes,
Yeah, oh my God,
it was
we
cool.
were crying.
I wanted to ask you something else. Listen, maybe you don't know it, but one of the girls that were with us, her name is Paola. Do you remember her?
Yeah, of course.
She sent me an email, but I guess you didn't get it.
An email?
Uh-huh. Yes.
No, maybe I didn't get it.
In that email she was thanking you and I because she said that it was a very cool class and that she enjoyed it and she had a lot of fun the last class, and she said that she couldn't have had a better farewell from junior high because the last class was the coolest she has had in online classes.
Ah, well, thank you very much for that. I mean, I didn't get that email. I think it was in the institutional email because I couldn't get that one. But well, thank you very much for that. I mean, for me that group was special too. I think it was the same as the other ones, but well, in that group we made a connection since the very second week, I think, and we
Mhm.
were well, we were all the time talking and doing stuff. And well, in the end, I think uh, for them and for me, it was difficult to say goodbye, right? But well, we worked together very nice with them, and it was
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it was very nice. So the girl told me that if you hadn't gotten the email, that she hoped you could know it because for her it was very important to make you
Thank you
know
very
that.
much. I
Yes, look
appreciate
at
that.
this. No, yes, thanks to you for well to be. I was so lucky to teach class with you because I to be honest, uh, I have never taught with anyone else before. I just did it by myself, but I think I had a very nice time during the time that we work together. And just before the interview is over, I would like to, I would like if you could tell to our viewers, like, what recommendations do you give them for the ones who want to improve their English? What should they do?
Well, well, there are many tips that I could give them,
Come
but
on, start.
the most important I think is that they they never stop learning. They if they can get anything from a movie, from a magazine, a book, or internet in this case, well, they can they should get it. Okay, they should be in constant touch with this kinds of media or
Hmm.
information to never forget what they have learned. Okay, because sometimes if you stop doing it, if you stop using them, if you stop using the English, you are going to forget all the
Yeah.
things that you have done. I have had friends, let me tell you that I have had friends that they were really good at English, but since they stopped studying, reading, writing, speaking, in in 1 year or less, they forgot everything. I said, "Come on, how is
No.
that possible?" And they said, "Well, it happened to me." And I said, "Well, I don't know. I don't know why. Why? How does that happen? I mean, is that possible that you forget everything that you have learned?" But they say
I
that
think
yeah,
it's
it's possible.
possible because in the end, our brain is like it's like a muscle, and if we don't work it out, it starts to get fat and uh, useless. I think.
Hey, like us in this vacation on this vacation,
That's
right?
right, something like that. If you could recommend them a TV series to watch, which one do you would you recommend them? Maybe a classic one.
Well, I mean, I have lots of favorites. I think
Come on, say, make the list.
one of them is of course well that's a classic, and it's Friends. Maybe you know.
Yes, they still watch it.
Yes, and also another one I enjoy watching all the time. It's the Big Bang Theory,
Oh
and
yeah,
it uses common
slangs.
yeah common slangs, common more updated vocabulary, and well that's a good one. And he also uses a specialized English, maybe technical, but well, it can give you a little bit more vocabulary for you to practice and to learn.
Very, very nice recommendation because it's a mixture of everything, right? Because they have uh, people from other countries speaking English, like Raj from India. They have Sheldon that has like a very peculiar way of speaking, and the
Yeah.
other characters that they talk about many science stuff. And Penny has a pronunciation, Sheldon has another one. What's the name of the other? Howard has
Howard
another pronunciation, and what's the name of the guy with glasses who is Penny's boyfriend?
is Leonard.
Leonard, yes, they have very different accents, I think. And well, what can I say about Rash and Amy and all of them?
And even though they have a different pitch of, of voice, you can have since a low pitch to a high pitch tone of voice. So
Exactly,
it's
that's
good. I mean, you can have a little practice with them, and well, I think that's a good tip for you to for the students to get some extra practice. Of course, reading is good. Every time you you find something in English, try to do it. What I did, it was that I changed my phone settings. Now it's everything is in English. So because I know how it works in Spanish, I have been working with my phone for like what 3 years, 4 years. Now you know how it works. Maybe if it is in English, you don't have any problem with that.
Very nice, and especially for kids and for teenagers who are learning English right now.
And who are all the time in their phones, right?
Exactly. Instead of just watching the phone, they could be learning some new words, right?
Yep, that's good. So
Okay.
that's it.
Okay, teacher. Well, let me tell you, it was a pleasure to have this chat and to see you again and to still keep in touch. It was a pleasure. Have a
Thank you
nice
very
day.
much. It was a pleasure
Goodbye.
for me too.
Bye. See you. See you.
Care.